Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Arthi, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to your artwork that you
very kindly sent to me.
So I put up a little community post a couple of days ago asking for you to submit some artwork to me so that I can react to it and
maybe give you some feedback if I need to.
And you guys did, and you sent me a good amount, so I'm not sure if I can do everything today, but I will try to do as many as I can. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, you probably have if you've been watching my videos, I'm in a new room, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm in a new room right now. This is not my usual recording room. This is actually my room, and I've decided to move some of my long form videos into here because, first of all, as you can see, it looks
so professional,
and also I just like the aesthetics and the acoustics in here. Acoustics? I don't know how you say that.
acoustic.
But I like them in here. I think it's much better than that room. I will still be using that room though. It's not gonna go to waste. I will still be recording some videos in there, but like, okay, no. Sorry. I will still be recording some of my videos in there because this room has a carpet in it, and that means I can't bring paint in here, otherwise the carpet will get ruined. So I will be recording some videos in there that require like painting or anything, but most of my long form videos will be in here. And so let me know what you think of this setup. I really like it. I think it looks really nice. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend this entire video talking about this new room. So let's get into the video. And by the way, this video is not meant to criticize you or to like make you feel bad about your art. I'm genuinely just trying to help you out by giving you feedback so that you can improve. And I also won't just be giving feedback on the art because the artwork that I received is honestly so good from like all of you. I was really impressed by it. So some of the feedback I'll be giving on like how to take photos, how to like record your work and all that stuff. Also, I won't be adding the ats of the people who sent me their work because I want to keep this anonymous so that the creator doesn't get any backlash or anything. So I want to keep this anonymous. And I'm not gonna add the ads or the names of the people who have created the pieces of work. Okay, so I have my phone right here and I'm going to go through the artwork one by one and give you guys the feedback that I have for you, and like let you know what I think of it. Okay, so first we're gonna start with this beautiful cat drawing. First off, I looked at this and I was like, wow, this is really amazing. Graphite pencils are actually pretty hard to draw with, especially if you tried. They're very hard to blend smoothly as well. They end up looking very patchy. Even my graphite pencil drawings end up looking very patchy, which is why I don't like using them.
Because I don't know how to blend them smooth.
But this person did a very good job of blending the pencils very smoothly. And I love the background because you can't see any patchiness in the background. And it overall looks very beautiful. First thing that I noticed when I looked at this is the fur definition can be improved a little bit. It is very good right now, but I think if you just add a little bit of those individual strokes with a very sharp pencil and give a little bit more shadow and definition, especially to the dark spots, by making them a little bit more black. You can get a charcoal pencil for this. They work very well for that. I love the reflection in the eye. I think it makes it look like a real cat's eye. And if you look at a real cat's eye, you'll see that it looks like a marble, and I think that this looks so good. And you can see that it looks very similar to that. But other than that, this looks really good. The proportions are perfect. I love the beautiful shadowing and shading, and I think that you did a very good job overall in this drawing. One other thing that I noticed is the way you're taking pictures is good, but you could elevate it a little bit by moving into an area with more light. Preferably natural light would be good. If not, use a cooler light or a studio light if you have one. But again, natural light is preferred because it gives a warmth to the drawing that you wouldn't get from artificial lights. But yeah, other than that, it looks really good. Okay, so this next one is a painting, and again, beautiful. I love the colors and how they're all sticking to one similar theme. The first thing that I noticed is the tree could use a little bit more definition in the leaves. I mean, if you look at, I'm not sure what style this was going for, but if you look at the trees outside, like in real life, right, you will see the individual leaves. And obviously it's very difficult to achieve that painting. Even I don't do that. But if you work in sections, so I'll put like an example painting up here of one that I recently did. If you notice the trees, they're in little clumps, like the leaves. That way it looks even more realistic, and how do I explain? It doesn't look like one singular like bunch of leaves, right? Like it looks a little bit more natural. So that's like the main thing that I noticed. And maybe for the grass on the bottom part of the painting, you could make it a little bit, you could make the strokes a little bit thinner, I guess would be the word, just so that they look more defined. Love the water, it looks very realistic. You could add some white highlights if you want in the middle areas just to make that glistening look be there. My English is just not Englishing today, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love the shading on the trunk. I think that the tree trunk, you did a pretty good job with that. And I love the shading on the boat as well. I think you did a very good job overall on this painting. The next piece is these, so some of these are sent in by the same person, so it's like multiple paintings from one person. So the next 5 are from the same person. So you will see like they're in a similar style. Again, I'm not an expert at this style. My style is mainly realism, but I can give you a little bit of pointers, I guess. So for this first drawing, lovely. I love how this looks. The proportions are great. I have a hard time with proportions. They are a struggle for me, but I love the proportions of this drawing. This is the only thing that I noticed is the hair could be a little bit more defined. So even if it's a cartoon style, if you notice in Disney's movies or anything, even that cartoon style will have some definition in the hair. You could use the same color marker and just add like strokes on top to give that definition, or you could use a color pencil to get those like really fine lines. Whatever works for you, but I think it would just take it to the next level if you define the blonde hair, especially when it's blonde. If it's black, it's different because black hair already doesn't have much definition, I would say, but this is a really good drawing overall. Just that one thing I think would elevate it to the next level. Same thing with this next drawing. I think the hair could use slightly more definition, especially towards the bottom. And also the headphones could use a little bit more definition. Adding that extra shading on the side will make it look less blocky. But I love the reflections on the eyes and on the nose. I think that's so cute, and I love this drawing overall. It's so good. All right, this one. I mean, like, this is one of my favorites out of these 5. I love this drawing. I love the definition on the hair for this one. That's how you should do it for all of them. I think that would, like, this definition is, this definition is honestly perfect. Like, I love the look of the hair. You could see it glistening, especially that beautiful red color. I love this drawing overall. And I really don't have any feedback for this one. I mean, overall, it's a beautiful drawing. All right, the next one. So this is a sketch, and I think it's a very pretty sketch. I know that this sketch is like a style of art that you don't like color in. I do think though that it would look really nice colored in with some markers or colored pencil. But for sketches, I think like these, I think it would be best to go with color pencil just because you still want to be able to see those lines in the style of art that you're doing. Those like sketch lines is like the main focal point of this piece of art, right? So try to add some color if you want to. It looks good even without color. But if you just want that extra pop, then you can add color to it. But other than that, this looks really good, so good job. All right, and then the last one. So it's a very pretty flower. Again, love the background. The background looks really pretty. It looks like it's from a photo, so good job with that. The foreground on a painting should always have the most detail out of everything. And the petals on this are lacking that shading that you need for I literally cannot talk today, guys. This is like bad. The foreground should always, again, have that shading there, and I think this painting would be very much elevated if you added a little bit of gray or dark blue shading to the petals. And also the middle part could use a little bit of shading. But overall, this looks really pretty. I love the background. Again, the colors are beautiful and everything. So very good job with this one. And I really like this. All right, this next one is a very pretty drawing of a hummingbird. Wow, okay, yeah, this is very beautiful. I love the colors. I love how you have the definition of like the feathers on there. I think that's so pretty. And I love the gradient on the, is that the tail? Is that what they call it? Is that like a, I don't know it's the tail, okay, I'm gonna call it the tail. I love the definition of like, I love the gradient on the tail. I think that's so pretty. The only thing that I'm noticing here is the eyes could have a little bit more reflection in it. You could just, this is really easy to achieve. You just need to add like a white dot to the center or to wherever you think the light is reflecting from. But other than that, this drawing is so pretty. Okay, this one is like one of my favorites. It looks real. Love the metallic sheen. It looks like real gold is dripping from this person's lips. And I love how you blended out the colors. You incorporated the undertones, which are green, and you used a little bit of black for the shading. Very beautiful overall. The only thing that I noticed is that the teeth are like showing it as if I'm looking like this at the camera, right? So my two front teeth will be in the front. But here the lip is kind of tilted to this way, so I'm looking this way, but the teeth are still at the front. So that is something maybe to consider. Make sure that you are following the proportions and have the two front teeth follow the lips. So the two front teeth, instead of being here while I'm looking this way, it should be like this, okay? So that's just one thing to consider. Maybe just move those two front teeth this way a little bit. But other than that, this looks really pretty. Okay, so that is all I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna do a part 2 of this a couple videos out. I have a very exciting video coming out next after this one, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment this emoji if you watched throughout the whole thing, or if you like stayed until the end. I told you, my English is just not happening today. But I hope you like this video. I hope you like the new background that looks very different from my old one. And let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. If your art was on here,
comment below
if you want to. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, have a great rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!